Let's talk about part 2 of your project. So before we talk about this, I want to talk about what are some ways you can complete this. So you're going to want to open up this doc and follow along as I go over it. I'm going to show you where to find that in just a second. So in the Google Classroom, you're going to want to go in the classwork section and then go ahead and go into the project section and then click project and then go ahead and click examples. So basically, your two options are a letter to an elected official or a PSA. A PSA is a public service announcement. I want to talk about the letter first. So this is a direct link to a Google Docs that has the template for a formal letter. And then there are some sample letters here. When you're doing the letter, you only get one page, one-sided. So see how these letters are contained in just one page? I would encourage you to read through them, see how professional they are, see how they have data, see how they have reasons, and look at all the little tips all around the writing as well as reading the writing. So there are two different sample letters to go over. For the public service announcement, you can do different kinds of PSAs. You can enter the video contest or you can make a infographic as your PSA. I'm going to talk about those options now. The video contest is my favorite because you already have to do this project anyways for a grade, but if you do the video contest, you could actually win some money. In fact, if you get first place, that's $1,200. Or here you have best in state. There are cash prizes for best in state. So I'm thinking not that many people in Colorado are going to know about this and enter it. So you might have a real chance of getting some cash money. If you want to enter the video contest, you're going to create a 60-second video that explains how population growth impacts one of the following global challenges, either agriculture and food or ocean health. And then within there are subtopics. So I'm going to show you those subtopics. So you need to pick from one of these subtopics I'm about to show you. I'm just opening the part 2 document here. And then I'm going to scroll down to the video. Here's the video contest outline. And then in this section here, underneath the bold are those two categories, and then underneath them are the subtopics. So pick one of those subtopics and how it affects biodiversity. So that's the video contest. I'm going to show you clips now of videos from past student winners in this contest.
The world's population grows by 83 million annually. 1 in 3 girls today are married before the age of 18. Pads are being destroyed through events such as deforestation. Our pollution is changing the climate. The World of 7 Billion contest empowers your students to tackle global challenges and develop solutions that can make real change. But there is a solution.
The most crucial motion we can take to help save our planet is converting to more renewable energy sources.
First, we need to empower girls. Luckily for us, we can take preventative measures. Remember, we can save the pollinators, but we have to act fast.
The world of 7 billion is easily sustained.
The World of 7 Billion student video contest challenges students to think globally and find solutions through applied research and critical thinking.
So that's the video contest. I really hope you consider entering this because I think the payoff could be really great. If you want to do another form of a public service announcement, you totally can. Maybe you want to make an infographic. Here's some examples of infographics. Now, these were made by my chemistry students, so you're going to notice that they're chemistry themed. So those are various kinds of infographics. And if you actually want to see this presentation, it's actually linked right here in the project part 2 assignment in the classwork section of Google Classroom within the project subcategory. so you can actually access all these links. Maybe you want to do a TED Talk. So here I have 8 steps to create a TED Talk. Maybe you want to do a video, but you don't want to enter the contest. You totally can. Here's the sample. I think this would actually work pretty well, or not like this exact topic, but like the idea.
70% of the Earth is covered with water, but only 2.5% of that water can be used.
On average, every household uses 350 gallons of water per day.
The demand for fresh water is increasing by 64 billion cubic meters a year.
Annually, the average household uses 127,400 gallons of water per year. 782,250 billions of liters of water have been consumed this year alone, and this number continues to grow. Help the environment, conserve water.
And I think something like that would actually work really well as an example of how to do the video contest. Maybe you want to make a bumper sticker. If you do a bumper sticker, you need to make a written explanation because we need to make sure that you hit all the pieces and criteria of the project. Maybe you want to do something with art, like create an art piece or a painting or a drawing or something like that. If you do art, you need to write a written explanation as well, so we know that you met all the criteria. This is really cool. This is actually a wreath that is made out of plastic water bottles, and they cut them into pieces, like into strips, and curled them and then painted them to make a holiday wreath. So those are your options for the project. Let's talk about what part 2 looks like. To access part 2, please go into Google Classroom, Classwork, Unit 2.0, Biodiversity and Human Impact Project, Project Part 2. So if I go into the classwork, and then I want to scroll down, find the project, find Part 2, open up that doc and make yourself a copy. You're going to choose the outline that is for the type of the project that you will be doing. Please note that there are 3 different outlines, each for a different choice of what you can do. So there's an outline for the video contest, or there's an outline for the letter, or there's an outline for the PSA. Remember, PSA stands for Public Service Announcement. You're only doing the outline that relates to your choice. So you are not doing that entire document, just the one that relates to your choice. This is going to be due by the start of class on November 11th for my blue students and November 12th for my silver students. So let's take a look at that just so that we're clear on what you're doing. So if you're doing the public service announcement, remember, public service announcement can be video, art, TED Talk, bumper sticker, TV ad, etc. If there's a PSA form that you want to do that's not on there, just let me know. And you can also do an infographic as your PSA. So here is your outline. So just the outline on pages 1 through 2. If you want to do the letter, here's your outline. Maybe you want to do the video contest. Here's your outline for the video contest. And remember, if you're doing the video contest, then you need to choose a subtopic.